So, I watched the Pelicans and Lakers game, and yeah, at the end of the fourth quarter, actually, no, when the fourth quarter started, dude, it became like a heart attack. Dude. Like every time when the Lakers are taking the ball, when they have the ball, it's gonna be a miss or make or I don't know what's going on. But I didn't really watch the live show, but I did watch the live score box, and it was a really tense game. I'm not gonna lie. The Pelicans didn't have Zion Williamson still. They have no Lonzo, but everyone else was balling except I do want to call out one player again from the Los Angeles Lakers and one player from the Pelicans. And the Los Angeles Lakers, dude, they were not ready to give up this game. They were not ready to have the wins to come to an end to this nutter team that's like 500 plus behind, not even the top eight in the West. And the Pelicans, like, they were battling really hard because Anthony Davis came back to New Orleans Pelicans and they want to try to prove Anthony Davis wrong that you regret going to LA not staying with us, but turns out 80 had to respond back by putting a 41 on them. Brandon Ingram had 23 points, but let's be honest though, Brandon Ingram's 23 points came from free throws, and I heard so many BS calls saying that Brandon Ingram got so many lucky fouls, he got a lot of free throws when the Lakers are playing good D on him, and if you want to know about Brandon Ingram's game, he shot 4 for 21 tonight's game against the Lakers, and that's the reason why y'all Pelicans lost the game to the Lakers because of Brandon Ingram, dude. Your best player right there that replaced Anthony Davis, dude. He was 4 for 21. Like, whew, that is like James Harden's number, dude. Like when it comes to shot selection, like Brandon Ingram got locked up big time, and most of his points are coming from free throws. And Josh Hart, I like that dude, but he also choked their free throw. If he didn't choke that last free throw, which he could have tied it maybe would have went to overtime. Could have been one heck of a battle. And LeBron showed up really well in the fourth quarter. He made one three, two jumpers in a row. Kyle Kuzma was like really terrific behind the arc. Anthony Davis was just a monster today when he returned to New Orleans, dude. And KCP, damn, 5 points, dude, and it came to end. His streak finally came to end. But like I said, KCP, he's been doing so good for the past 1 week, so I still want to give him a pass. But however, I know KCP is gonna put up these numbers once in a while, so I'm not expecting him to put out like crazy amount of numbers. But at least he tried though. Danny Green, 4 points. You're still a starter. I expect you to make some couple more shots, but it's just a one game, so you got the dub. So I'm worried about him. The Los Angeles Lakers, they play good defense on Brandon Ingram, their best player. They played all the way. They were down 16. They never gave up, and they won all the way through the fourth quarter. You know, this one was saying the Lakers, dude, there's a reason why they are the best defense team in the NBA. Because this is like the sixth game. Whenever the Lakers are down by 16 or 17, they always close it out in the third or fourth quarter. Because they would close it out against Dallas, Memphis twice, Chicago Bulls, dude. And I remember they were down by 15 against Sacramento. Now they did it again against the New Orleans Pelicans. So I'm telling you, this Lakers team, dude, their plan is that sometimes they do test out the team in the first, second quarter if they can shoot, and sometimes they let them have a good head starter. And then when it comes to third and fourth quarter, that's when AD LeBron they start showing up, and Lakers play really, really good D when it comes to third and fourth, like the entering of the fourth quarter. If Kyle Kuzma could shoot the lights out like that, then the Lakers should be in a good position. But however, Kyle Kuzma's not like that too, sadly. But I'm just happy the Lakers got the win over the Pelicans because if they lost the Pelicans, oh boy, dude, that would have been hell embarrassing. Because not only Pelicans don't have Lonzo and Zion, but people will be like this crazy saying, oh, AD and LeBron got embarrassed by this Pelicans team by a young Brandon Ingram with no Lonzo, no Zion, Drew Holiday balled you out, this and that, you know. But Anthony Davis, dude, he shut down all those haters and those fake fans that was booing him. He had 41 points, dude. He had that another clutch steal in Ingram, making his clutch free throws, while LeBron, you know, was the reason why they came back in the fourth. But the real MVP in this game, I gotta give it to Kyle Kuzma and Anthony Davis. But so far, I give it to AD because AD did all the work. He was making all his free throws and he was playing good defense at the end. So this is why the Lakers got Anthony Davis though. Because just imagine if they didn't get Anthony Davis and they still have Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, and Josh Hart, dude. Brandon Ingram to this day, dude, he will not unable to close out in the post or in the quarter just like Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis will never shoot 4 for 21 like Ingram. The problem with Ingram is that, you know, he's got potential, like his slashing, that's his number one game, but when it comes to like, you know, consistent wise and scoring and shooting, that's his weakness right here. And today's game proved the why Brandon Ingram is the reason why Pelicans lost to the Lakers. 4 for 21 and most of them are coming from free throws, but those attempts are coming from easy mid-range shots. So I know it's just one bad game, but still. Ingram needs to be better when it comes to those decisions. And Ingram needs to be smarter. When he has the ball, he needs to know what he's going to do. I like Ingram a lot, dude. He's got potential. That kid's young, but there's a reason why Lakers traded Brandon Ingram because AD was just a much better player. He's a top 10 big player in the NBA, best big man, best power forward, top 5 MVP if he stays healthy. I mean, so far, Anthony Davis, dude, he's been doing all the work for the Lakers so far, dude. This guy can kill you in a post. He can draw fouls. He can shoot really well for big man, and he can play defense. Though that's the craziest part. Kyle Kuzma, props to you with that clutch three. LeBron, we all know LeBron in the first, second quarter, he doesn't waste energy until the third, fourth quarter starts. Because every time when you realize this, whenever the first quarter, second quarter starts, LeBron would usually score like little amount of points, but when it comes to third and fourth, he will end up scoring more and end up having either 20 to 30 or 40 points if he wants to. That's why when the postseason starts, dude, he's gonna go crazy, dude. Like, what makes you think Kawhi is sitting out doing that little management? Because he's trying to stay healthy and get ready for the playoffs, dude. He's not trying to get injured. But this was a really good game. Pelicans, like, they wanted to beat the Lakers so badly to tell Anthony Davis you went to the wrong team, but Anthony Davis wasn't having it. He was just a monster tonight. 41 on them. Lakers played really good D on JJ Redick because he was killing it from the arc. They were playing good D on Drew Holiday, especially on Brandon Ingram, dude. And they were kind of lucky. If Zion wasn't there, it would have been like a big, big size for size, dude. The Pelicans got a lot of potential, but without Zion and Lonzo, dude, like, it's hard to say how far they can go. But man, that was one of the most intense games ever, dude, at New Orleans because everyone had to try really hard because of Anthony Davis and not just because of LeBron, but AD went to the Lakers and New Orleans Pelicans tried to give him a big contract for him to stay in his hometown. But AD said fuck that because he doesn't want to waste another year or two. He better go for a chip in the money. So that's why the Pelicans are mad at him. That's why they're trying to have Drew Holiday, Ingram win this game without Zion and Josh Hart. But still, the Lakers still are just that good of a third or fourth quarter team, dude. Every time when they're down by so many points, dude, they play fucking good D. And when they play good D, when they get the ball back, AD takes him to the school. LeBron would just be like running to the hoop like a freight train, like this Lakers team once in a while they're gonna play around with each team in the first, second quarter, and then when it comes to the third and fourth, that's when it's the Showtime Lakers, and Kyle Kuzma, like I said, was an excellent sniper tonight. Anthony Davis had 41. LeBron had 29. He was making his free throws towards the end. That was good, but I expect him to make a little bit more consistent instead of like missing 4 or 5 in the night. AD played really good D on Brandon on the end, showing the Pelicans that this is why you should never boo me, mistreat me. This is why you should never disrespect me when I came to the game. Anthony Davis, dude, the reason why he scored 41 tonight is because he's trying to shut down all the boos and ahs. But it was a good game. It was like almost a heart attack because every time, like, when the Lakers score, Pelicans score, when it's a close game, dude, I feel like every time the Pelicans have the ball, they can either give it to Drew Holiday, who was hot in the game, or JJ Redick. But the Lakers will just play that type of tight D. And then when the Lakers get the ball back, you're going to have to give it to LeBron because he's going to do his freight train situation. And Davis just going to be like a big man at post. But congrats to the Lakers, 9-game winning streak. That's crazy because you just had a 7-game winning streak a couple weeks ago. Now you got the streak back. And now the next game is going to be Washington Wizards, 5-11. That's going to be like an easy team right there. They should be able to destroy that Washington Wizards team because they still don't have John Wall back. But they got to watch out for Bradley Beal because that dude's an elite sniper. He can score anywhere with his eyes closed. He can shoot in front of you anywhere, dude. Like, that guy's like a distance shooter, like more like a volume shooter. It's not just Bradley Beal, but who else do they have? I know they don't have Otto Porter, no more Kelly Oubre, John Wall is still injured. Oh yeah, they lost Marcin Gortat, he's still a free agent. The Wizards should be a cakewalk. Like, I don't see how the Lakers could struggle in this easy ass Wizards team, dude. They only have Bradley Beal. All you gotta do is shut down Beal because Beal is just the lead sniper, dude. This is why the Lakers they're trying to get Bradley Beal, but he's just way, way too much expensive. But, so? Yeah, Lakers might get Bradley Beal, who knows, but it needs to be the right salary, right trade value. But anyways, this was a really good review game about the Lakers Pelicans. I mean, I almost got a fucking heart attack because I was gonna be like, come on, the Lakers cannot lose to this, decent ass Pelicans team without Zion, dude. And I knew AD was involved really good. I knew LeBron wasn't trying until the fourth quarter started. But in the fourth quarter, everyone was making crazy shots, and I'm like, thank God fucking Kyle Kuzma. He stepped up big too. If it wasn't for him, dude, then who knows? There would have been other way around. But meanwhile, the Pelicans, like, the reason why they lost this game is number one, Brandon Ingram shot 4 for 21, and that's unacceptable. Because 4 for 21, dude, you can do way much better than that. Josh Herman missed that clutch free throw, which could have easily tied it, but you know Josh Hart. He's not really a good consistent free throw shooter, so don't expect hard at all. But anyways, the Lakers you could do way much better against them, but I see why they struggle because the Pelicans are trying so hard just to be Andy Davis on that Lakers team, man. It's on Pelicans, and Pelicans sometimes play really good against good teams when it comes to home games for them. So I don't blame them, but like I said, win is a win. Lakers still won by a couple points too. It was like a roller coaster game, who's gonna fall off, who's gonna stay in. But anyways, peace out, y'all.